son is about to start daycare, and he has never been to daycare, so I literally been holding back tears for about 2 weeks now, just thinking about it. But it's only going to be temporary, so I keep telling myself, like, girl, it's only going to be temporary for 3 months. But I just know the tears are going to come down next week. Finding a daycare has been really stressful because I have to, this job that I'm starting is a 3-month contract, and my schedule is 6 a.m. to 2:30. So we need somewhere where we can drop them off around like 5:30. And all of these places are like, oh, we don't accept people till 6. We don't accept people till 6:30. So like we were just striking out in that department. And we did find one daycare center that opens up at 5:30 for kids. And when I tell you that whole center smelled like booty butt, like they do not change them kids Pampers, and maybe they probably couldn't even smell it because they're so used to sitting in it. But I was so disappointed because I'm like, is this really about to be my only option, this stinky daycare? I'm not trying to send my son to this daycare, like what? So after we went to go look at about 5 daycares and none of them worked out, I came home and went right back to the drawing board because I had to find somewhere to send my son. And I'm going to admit, I probably shouldn't have waited until the week before he needed to be enrolled to go look, but everything was just so sudden. Like the daycare is kind of very sudden because my husband just got a morning job and then I just got hired a morning job, and it's kind of just like, what are we about to do? So I went back to the drawing board and I came across this daycare center. I called and the lady said they open at 6, but she would have to talk to her husband, but she's sure she can work it out where my son can get dropped off at 5:30. And I was like so happy. I'm like, this lady don't know what I look like, who I am. This is her first time ever speaking to me, and she's already willing to make this accommodation. Like, that really stood out to me. So when she told me I could like come immediately to tour the place, I did. Side note, I don't know what's going on with my skin, but like this area right here seems to have like a tingling sensation. Like it's nowhere else on my face. It's like just this area when I'm applying product. And I've read online it has something to do with like my skin barrier, and it needs to be strengthened and to continue my skin regimen, and it will get better. But like it's been a week and I still get the tingling. Like it's not painful or anything, but it's odd. I've never had that before. If you know anything about that, comment down below and let me know what you. But I go to visit this daycare center, and the owners, like they run it, they have like 20+ years of education experience. They just opened, like they retired and they decided to go into daycare. And just like the lady was just so nice, and it was a small class. It was probably about 6 kids there, which I really like. You know, I want him to, and this is like all ages. I don't mean like 6 kids in his class, 6 kids that were there. So his class only had about 2 kids in it. And then they had like an additional like 1-year-old because the class sizes are just so small. So I really like that. But I'm just glad that I was able to find him a daycare, and she's been like really easy to work with. I will definitely keep you guys updated on this experience. Like our first day, I will definitely update you guys like how my first day was at work, his first day at daycare, how everything went. I already know that the first day isn't going to be perfect, but y'all, I'm so nervous. I don't want nobody doing anything to my son. And I can kind of tell that my husband is kind of on edge about it too. He's kind of just like following behind me, like what I say. But like, yo, I'm so nervous for my son. I just want him to be taken care of. Like, I don't want none of that funny business. I'm not fucking around. On that note, y'all have a beautiful day.
I got so many bills, bitch, and so much shit. Oh my God.